Make diagonal straight. Be relaxed. Hey, you. Continue. Keep silent. Who is absent today?
Nobody.
All are present, right? That's great. Everybody is present. Give them a big round of applause. So, 100% attendance is also very good. Understood or not? If the student remains present in every class, and if the person's mind is present inside the class, can do better. Physically, the person is present inside the class, mentally roaming around. Where? The person also doesn't know, then they cannot do anything. That's why presence of mind, presence of body should be there. Okay, children, our 18th chapter is carbon and its compounds. What is the chapter?
Carbon and its compounds.
So, actually, carbon is very unique type of element. Why it is unique, we'll be discussing later on as well. So, millions of compounds are there which are made up of carbon. If carbon is removed from the earth, then very less thing will be left here. And we also cannot survive. Because without carbon, we cannot survive. Our all food contains carbon. There is water. Water contains only H2O. Only taking water can you survive? No chance. That's why in the absence of carbon, our life also comes to the end. Here are three objectives. After completion of this chapter, you must be able to do these things. What are they? Number one, introduce carbon and describe its sources, nature, physical and chemical properties. Sources, from where we get it. What type of element is it? That is nature. Metal, non-metal. Physical properties and chemical properties. Earlier we discussed the chapter metals and non-metals. Metals are good conductor of heat and electricity. That is physical property of metal. Non-metals are bad conductor of heat and electricity. That is physical properties of non-metals. But metals react with hydrogen and form metallic hydride. So if there is chemical reaction, then that is chemical property. In physical property, there is no chemical reaction. In chemical property, there must be chemical reaction. What is second part? What is here? Differentiate between inorganic and organic compound. What is inorganic compound? What is organic compound? First, you must be able to define them and differentiate between them. Minimum 3 differences between you have to memorize and store in your file and investigate the uses of organic compounds in our life. Where are they used? I just said, in the absence of carbon, we cannot survive. Just see petroleum products, petrol, diesel, mobile, kerosene, paraffin, they all contain carbon. Rice, dal, bhat, tarkari, they all contain carbon. Masu, buff, beef, masu is all. That also contains carbon. Sugar contains carbon. But common salt doesn't contain carbon. Okay, Rajan, what happened? Stand up and catch here. Why are you calling Poke Rajan? Very lovely idea. Some saliva is collected and new business. I just said presence of mind. He thought he is at the top of that Duli hill and throwing that poka here and there. Huh? Any exam also poka. Very nice. Teacher also gives poka. Wrong means just circle is given. No? Keep it up. Third term exam is very near. Yes or no, Miss Krizal?
Yes.
Remember? Okay, children. Now here is one minor experiment. What is given in this activity? Please read once. What is here? Light a candle and place it on a table. Hold a small glass tube with a pair of tongs and keep its one end over the candle flame for 1 minute, as shown in the diagram. Put out the candle and place the glass rod on the table. Observe the color of the glass rod. What makes it black or sooty? We are Hindus. What do? We do puja early in the morning, right? Is there oil lamp in your home? Do you? So when the fire is glowing over there, place something over that burning part. Little bit gap should be there. If you touch, then it doesn't glow. And after some time, what can you notice there? A black thing is noticed, right? What is that black thing? That is called soot. What do you call? What is spelling? S-O-O-T, soot. And girls are fond of using kajal. Kajal, that black. And that black thing is carbon. What is that? Carbon. Okay? So, actually, these carbons are present in fuels like kerosene, coal, charcoal, diesel, wood, LPG. What is full form LPG? Liquefied petroleum gas. Liquefied petroleum gas. So, these are the sources of carbon. Carbon is present in them, right? And when they burn, what is produced? Soot or carbon is produced. So carbon is derived from Latin word carbo. Latin word carbo. What is the meaning of carbo? Soot. Carbo means soot or charcoal. Soot or charcoal. Okay. So actually, carbon is not new thing, not new element. Ancient people also they knew about carbon. They used to. And organic compound, one thing we have to remember. What do you remember here? Organic. What do you mean by organic compound? The compounds which are present in living beings, they are called organic compounds. Or the compounds which contain carbon and are present in living beings, they are also called organic compounds. So, here, in the universe, carbon is the fourth most abundant element in the universe and 17th most common element on the earth. If we talk about on the earth, the atmosphere contains more quantity of nitrogen, oxygen, yes sir, but in the, if we talk about crust, there is iron, copper, magnesium, chlorine, and the position of carbon is 70. Okay, here is one experiment. What is the experiment? To show that ghee, oil, wooden dust, and kerosene contain carbon. Here we have to make our concept clear. If something burns and black thing is produced, that means there is presence of carbon. Sometimes you may overcook the rice. In pressure cooker, you overcook it. At the bottom of pressure cooker, you can see black thing are inside, not outside. What is that black thing? Carbon. You can take some sugar, heat it. Sugar is white in color. When the sugar is heated, slowly it changes into yellow color. It is called caramel. What do you call it? Caramel. And if you keep on heating for a long time, then it becomes black in color. That is called, that is carbon. What is that? Or we can say charcoal. What do you call? Charcoal. Especially there are three types of charcoal. When the wood burns, then black thing is produced. Have you noticed?
Yes, sir.
We say angar. When you touch, it becomes black in your hand or fingers or that is called wood charcoal. When wood is burnt, wood charcoal. When sugar is heated and black substance is formed, what is it called? Sugar charcoal. When bone is heated and black thing forms, what is it called? Bone charcoal. Charcoal means black in color, carbon. But how many types of charcoal are there? What are these? What are these types? Sugar charcoal, wood charcoal, and animal charcoal or bone charcoal. Okay? Where? Coke is different, coal different, lamp black different. Okay? Charcoal. So,
Coke is that eating coke?
eating coke means that is in the form of no, that is Coca-Cola Coke you are talking, right? Coca-Cola Coke contains coke. Because there are other things also. There is water, there is sugar, carbon dioxide, right? And little bit coke also. Coca means that is our kind of fruit is found in Africa. Coca, C-O-C-O-A.
Chocolate.
Yeah, and that coca is used in chocolate also. Black color, right? One chart you can see here. What does this chart show? This chart does not show the source of carbon. This shows the forms of carbon. Carbon is found in two different forms that we will discuss later, not now. Okay. First, what are we going to discuss? Sources of carbon.
Carbon.
So, sources of carbon means those substances from where carbon is obtained. Those substances which contain carbon are called sources of carbon. What are different sources of carbon? What is that? Coal, petrol, plastic, paper, cotton, food grains, etc. Right? So, it is found in plants also and where? Animals. It is found in marble. It is in fuel, carbohydrate, protein. Everything contains carbon. So, carbon is found in carbonates, bicarbonates, carbides, carbohydrates, protein, fats, medicines, minerals, so many things. Right? Okay, children. Today we have just discussed mainly the introduction part and sources of carbon, right? At first read it 2 times. How many times? 2 times. Then I will give you some class work. Is that clear? Okay.